Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to utilize doTERRA's rank planners. Now, if you were to visit doTERRA.com and go to their advocate section, you will find a tools library that has this planner downloadable from your computer, and I will put the link in the comments below. I actually want to show you a couple different planners that are available. This one is the one that doTERRA provides, and you can see it's got a Premier and Silver. Now, within the Premier and Silver, you can see in the green sections, there's Builder 1, 2, and 3. These are basically planners for Elite. I actually prefer to start out using this Elite Builder worksheet. This is from reinventinghealthcareinfo.com, and it was created by Patrick Shedevy to look like a tax form. So if you think it does, he meant to make it look that way. I actually used this form a ton when I first started doTERRA because it really helped me to get a clear vision on how to effectively grow a doTERRA team step by step. I'm a firm believer that if you don't have a plan, then you don't really know what you're doing. And a lot of times you might have the goal to go elite, but you're not quite sure what that entails. And so really taking the time to use a builder worksheet maps it out so you know you have a clear picture of what that requires from you. So the very first thing to do is to add up all of your scheduled LRP volume on your team, and you put that in to box 1 here. Now, the way to do that is to log into your doTERRA back office. From here, you want to go to your detailed genealogy. So come up to Wellness Advocate Services, Genealogy, Detailed Genealogy. And once you're in here, there's some pretty cool features in the columns section. Now, you can go through and decide which columns you want displayed. And we are going to, what we really want to highlight is the next LRP date and the next LRP amount. So that's right here. It's the next LRP PV. Okay, so here you can see that you've got the names on the left-hand side, and then you have their next LRP date and their next LRP amount. And you can see all the people that are doing LRP. Now, I personally just like to copy all of this, put it into a spreadsheet, and add up this column with the next LRP amount so that I can get the grand total. Once you have that total, let's say we've got 1,050 PV that we know is going to be bought this month because of the LRP. Then you subtract $1,150 from 3,000. You get 1,850, and then you divide that by 500 because we're saying an average class brings in about 500 OV if you've really sampled people effectively and done your right inviting. And so we find out that we need about 3.7 classes, which is actually, we need 4 classes for the month. So we know that we need 4 classes. So then you come here and you identify your builders. We've got Sally, we've got Jill, we've got Janice, and we've got Jessica. I don't know why I'm on a JKIC. And this is where I would go to each one of my builders or sharers and ask them to host a class that month, maybe give them some incentives, just see what I could do to work with them. From there, once you contact them, you go in there and you put their date that they're going to do their class, the time of it, who's hosting it, who's presenting it. And then you have once you go through and you fill all of this out, you've got a really clear picture of what it's going to take for you to hit elite. I love this because it keeps it simple. It gives us a clear picture. Now, if we go over here to the Premier worksheet, it looks a little different because now you're working on specific legs that need volume. And so if you have a goal to go anywhere above elite, I would recommend that you take a look at this from the beginning, because a lot of times what I've seen is people will go in there and they'll enroll 20 people, but they won't look ahead, they won't plan. And so they end up having 8 people across their top line, and each line has 2 or 3 people in it. And so that OV isn't stacked. When it compresses and comes together, and you are working with 2 or 3 or 4 lines instead of 8 to 10, you rank advance a lot quicker. And you also offer support to those team members. To me, that's a huge added benefit, is that when you really plan ahead, you are helping other people be successful as well. I firmly believe that in this business, our job is to help empower our leaders, and that gets done partly by helping them see strategically what it takes to grow. So from here, you actually split it up. So if you're not, this isn't your first month in doTERRA and you have a couple different people that you're working with, you go in here and leader number 1, you put their name right here, and then you figure out what their LRP is. You subtract it by 2,000 because executive is 2,000. To get to Premier, you need 2 legs of 2,000 with an overall volume of 5,000. And so if you have a builder, let's say Sally is a builder and she has 600 OV in her line, and we know that she needs 2,000. That means she needs 1,400. Divide that by 500, and she's going to need 3 classes that month. And so we really will know then, let's see, did I do that right? Number of classes 3, if 0, okay, if greater, okay, perfect, I got that. So you go through and you do this for each one of your leaders, and then you really know where to support and help and how to guide and direct them. I feel strongly that this is important. If you want to be a leader in doTERRA, if you have a team that you are helping to grow, it's so important that you show them and you make sure that they see ahead in the future, not just like, let's get started and let's do a class and let's put people on, but really placement is key. And doTERRA gives us the option to fully control where our enrollments go. And so because we have that ability, we need to be good stewards of them, especially for our downline. So that is the Premier worksheet. Basically, you go through, you put, the leaders in each leg and the classes that are done, incentives, things like that. This one is from doTERRA.com, and you can see it's very similar to the ones that we were just talking about. I like using the Elite Guide to start with because for some reason, it feels like there's more room to write, and I feel like with a brand new person, looking at this might be a little overwhelming if you don't even know how to grasp, starting your business. So same thing, you put your goal here, you check the box if you're trying to hit executive, the required volume, you write up your scheduled amount. So if we do 450, we need 1,550, divide that. Now they're saying the average class volume is 1,000. I would keep it at 500, and just to make sure that your people can really hit that. And if you put 3, I would tell your leader, make sure you get 50 extra somewhere. Or you could just put 4. Let's just put 4 for that. Oh, sorry, I'm filling this out wrong. We're going to put 500. And then let's say you're going to need 3 classes and 1 one-on-one. Then you put in the dates that they're scheduled, and then I like it that this has, you can check it off as it goes. So that's really kind of fun. That is my tip for today. How to use doTERRA's rank planners. Really, really important if you are planning on going anywhere in doTERRA. utilizing these rank planners. Like I said, I will put the link in the comment or in the description below. And if you have any questions, please comment below. I will get back to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching and joining me on my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Also, my other videos will be to the side if you want to check them out. And if you want to know when new videos are coming out, don't forget to subscribe. And if no one has told you today, you are amazing.